My audience members today are Chase Atkinson and Brenda Jeter. Most people are trying to eat healthier, and in these economic times are needing to do so on a tight budget. One way to add flavor to meals without adding calories and fat is by using fresh herbs. And an economical way to do that is by purchasing the plants and growing them in your home. Today I have a mint plant that I will be demonstrating on how to pot. All of my grandparents were farmers. They taught my parents how to farm. My mother, who is in the audience, Brenda Jeter, has taught me how to have a green thumb to different varying degrees of success, but I have been quite successful at growing herbs in my home. So like I said, today I have a mint plant that I purchased from Publix. You can purchase one from anywhere that sells them, from about $2 to $5. Mint can be used in hot or cold beverages such as tea. You can use it in salad dressings, or you can use it on desserts, and also to freshen your breath you can just take one of the leaves and chew on it. So it's very versatile and very good. What you're going to need to pot the plant is you're going to need the plant, a pot, some water. I like to use room temperature water and add 10 to 20 drops of some Miracle-Gro houseplant food to help give the plant some nutrients that it's going to need, especially when it's first potted. And also you're going to need some potting soil. And I use this brand because it again is formulated for vegetables and herbs and has nutrients that the plant's going to need. I like to glove up because instead of getting the dirt up under the my fingernails, so it's helpful in that. So you're going to take the plant and you're going to hold it down into the pot to kind of gauge how much dirt you're going to need to start off with. You're going to need to be about a ½ inch from the rim and kind of gauge about how much dirt is left between the bottom of the container that the plant's in to the bottom of the pot, which is about 1/3 to 1/2 of the way up. So what we're going to do is take the shovel and spoon in some to about that amount. Like I said, about 1/3 to 1/2 of the way up the pot. And that's good right there. So you're going to take the plant and you're going to kind of bend into the container to loosen it up, and then kind of wiggle it out. And as you can see, all the roots are tight in here, so you're going to need to kind of break them up and loosen them. And then you're going to set it on top of the dirt that you've already got. And again, it's about a ½ inch from the top. And then you're going to take some more of the potting soil and spoon it in around to fill in. But you want to keep the plant to the center of the pot so it'll be able to be distributed evenly. And you want to just gently press in. You don't want to firmly pack it down. And then kind of just spread it around. And like I said, just gently pack it in there. And leave about, like I said, about a ½ inch. And this should be done either in the early morning or the late afternoon, because you don't want to do this during the day, the heat of the day, because it can shock the plant. And then you're going to add just a little bit of water around. And as it seeps down, you can kind of see if you're going to need some extra. And we'll add just a little bit more. It's kind of just one of those, just kind of add a little and see. And that is how to pot an herb plant to use in your home. Any questions?
How often should you water this plant?
For this plant, they usually come with grower's instructions. I bought mine from Publix and it came with this, and it says to water from the bottom daily as needed, but you can also buy those little apparatuses at any store like Walmart, Target, or Lowe's or anything that has that bulb to help. You can put it in there to water it. Or I saw something